Hello, my name is Rebecca.
We're gonna just start normal? Really? Just right into it.
I
thought we were gonna be fun with this one. I thought...
No! Oh my god, what are you doing? You do this every time.
What? What are you talking about?
You
this is
are
ridiculous.
specifically trying to sabotage this just for your own enjoyment. We literally didn't talk about intros. Last time I tried to do a...
What did I write? What did I write? I wrote the word intro. I wrote the word intro.
No.
That is ridiculous. You're being ridiculous.
We're gonna do fun. No, if we're gonna do fun, I'll do fun. Hi, my name's Rebecca, and I think that marshmallows should be heated up enough that they get either extremely burnt or are perfectly golden brown.
That's a whole extreme there. Like... golden brown to burnt, you're covering all that territory?
No, one or the other.
Okay. Hi, I'm Steven, and I believe that you should toast your marshmallows for exactly 1 second, and that is it. Nothing else.
You're a monster.
It should be slightly warmed. Or, you know what? I'm on board for the burn one. If you do the burn one, and then you peel that away, and then throw that somewhere.
Yeah, into my mouth.
Gross.
The burnt is the best part.
I have a lot of negative opinion. First off, the burnt's not good, and then one time when I was camping, someone did that, and I stepped on that, and it was gross, yeah. Barefoot burnt marshmallow on the bottom of... No.
Listen, okay. My favorite camping story.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, I'm listening. I'm enthralled at this moment.
It was one of my mom's Narcotics Anonymous camping trips.
Already off to a classic Rebecca start.
Classic. Early in the morning, waking up, my grandmother's with us. You know, she took some time off from work. And she's drinking her cup of coffee, reading her trashy romance novel, sitting in her flannel robe, smoking a cigarette, you know, doing as nanas do when they're camping. Mm-hmm. And she starts coughing. And her dentures fly halfway across our campsite, and she just looks down at it and goes, "Damn it."
It's a good Nana story. That's such a good one. I'm sure she'd love the fact that that just went out to the world. I'm sure she's enthralled at that prospect of having her dirty laundry aired.
The funny thing is like she didn't even have full dentures at that point.
Just the top or the bottom?
No, it was like both top and bottom, but like she had like several of like her teeth still, like
okay, so like I don't know what they call that, where it's kind of like a plate that goes around it.
Like it's got like a cage that went around like her
teeth
her
to
teeth.
keep absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't know how it happened, but it did. And it was hilarious.
That's super funny. Yeah. That is hilariously funny. Yeah.
Favorite camping story?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were telling...
No, that was mine,
okay,
but you tell me yours.
Oh my god, I went camping a whole heckin' bunch. But, so I'm gonna play the Rebecca game, and I'm gonna go, sad sap camping stories.
Do it.
So, when I was in youth group, when I was like 13, I was part of the Rocketry Club. Go, nerds. And so we would do that at the church. We would build model rockets and we would launch them off. And
how was that camping? It was like 5 minutes away from
Give me a goddamn second.
Okay, I know the story. I'm sorry.
See, you try to jump in. You're trying to jump in.
I'm sorry. Go.
So during that, one day we were shooting off rockets in the church there, as you would. And a friend of mine's rocket, the parachute didn't deploy, so it was hurtling to the ground. And so we were all desperate to make sure that this beautiful rocket didn't smash right on the, graveyard there. And so we took off after it, and instead of it smashing, I smashed into a tombstone and split my knee down to the bone. It's gross. There's a whole bunch there. I cried a bunch. But jump a week to the youth group camping trip that took place at Belle Plaine, one of my favorite places in Jersey, where the Cedar Water is. I spent the entire time on crutches, unable to swim. So I had to sit on the fucking ground the whole time. I couldn't get up or do anything. I couldn't swim. I couldn't go hiking. No canoeing. No nothing because of the stitches in my knee. I just had to sit there for the entire weekend.
Dude, I wouldn't have even gone. I would have stayed home.
I couldn't stay home. My whole family went.
Oh, that's really sucky. That's
so yeah, it's super, super terrible. They all had a great time, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And that is burned into my head. That and a few of the Boy Scout camping trips. But it's a good memory in hindsight. It's a fun time.
Mine was funner.
Okay, you're right, because I don't have a fun Nana story where she knocks her teeth out. I'm sorry,
No, I'm
okay?
sorry. Your Nana still has all her teeth.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I didn't see any, dentures cups.
Maybe she keeps it in her room?
I went into her room because she showed me all of her jewelry, and I didn't see any dentures cups.
We'll get to the bottom of that sometime. Maybe she had permanent ones.
See, I really wanted this intro to be super professional.
Why?
Where listen, don't cut me off.
Okay.
Where we actually explain what it is we do on this podcast. Hi, my name's Rebecca, and I used to do all of the editing, but I don't anymore. Really, all I do is some of the social media, and everybody loves me, even though I don't do jack shit.
Hi, I'm Steve. I've been doing a lot more of the editing, and I take care of some of the social media. You do a lot of the engagement with people, which I think goes a long way. I just like everything that has the word Eberron in it, which is way easier to do. So I think that it's a lot of give and take.
I love it when you like a lot of the stuff that says Eberron, and then I'm the one that, when they comment on us, or, you make a response to their post, and then I engage with them.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Well, I I'm getting them here. You get to bring them in.
Yeah.
I'm the carny. I'm outside.
You're the barker?
Not the carny. Oh my goodness! Whoa.
We both are carnies.
Yeah, we're both carnies. Yeah, I'm the barker. I'm the busker outside, building up the big show. Hey everyone, come on in. This is great. This is good times, best times ever. And then I don't want to have to do anything after that point in time. I need you to make sure it's entertaining once that happens.
I'm the monkey dancing on stage. Is that what you're saying?
Dance monkey.
Or am I the person taking everybody's money so they feel obliged to stay?
Both. Can it be both? Can it be the monkey walking around taking tickets? Just that's an interesting thing. Speaking of dance monkey, let's shoot for the stars. Let's ask her if she'd like to be on the podcast.
I don't like that song.
Make it about Kevin. Dance for me.
Dance, Kevin, dance, Kevin, dance, Kevin. Oh.
How long? My legs are tight. Please make it stop.
Dance, Kevin, dance.
I like the idea that we would introduce people to what we do here at the podcast now. They haven't already figured all of that out from everything else. If this is your first episode, kudos to you. What a weird episode to start on.
This might be their first OOC. They might have skipped over OOCs, or they might have no idea that, the voices behind Alufi, Kevin, and Silas, among others. It's just us.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Bishop Sarhane.
Oh my god.
And then I'm Kevin. And of course I'm Silas.
And I'm Alufi.
And then of course I've been Fizzolki. I've done that one. And my favorite of all time, of course, has to be Xander Johns.
I'm gonna punch you.
Of course. Oh, and then, the professor. Oh, man.
Do it, I will jab you in the throat.
I know you will. You hate that voice so much.
I hate it. It creeps me out.
It does. It does have a creepy... I've done a lot of voices.
You did Roy, G-Biv.
Oh my god, I did Drew. And then I did, the Steph Collins. What do we call it?
You did.
Yeah, the
Steph R. Collins.
Steph R. Collins, the author. And I did one of the guards. Man, I've done a mess of voices on this.
I've done a few.
Zax, yeah.
Zax.
I love a Zax.
I love a Zax. We should bring them back.
Please don't bring a Zax back. I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
I love using that voice, though.
We could talk about Pokemon in Eberron with Zax. I think that would be a good one.
What are Pokemon? You mean Shackmon?
Oh, they're called Bagmon, sir.
Bagmon are just a shitty knockoff of Shackmon.
No, Bagmon has been around for quite some time. Before the war, Bagmon was actually played very frequently, and then the war happened. You can't say that Sackmon is a knockoff if Bagmon came first.
What you just said doesn't make any sense. You're just pulling this out of your ass. It doesn't matter if Bagmon came first. Bagmon sucks. Shackmon is where it's at, okay?
Listen, I have dealt with a lot of people on this podcast. I have dealt with racists and misogynists and Kevin. And I will skin you to make fucking boots if you ever say that again.
Oh yeah, you like lizard folk, don't you? That's like, is that a kink for you? Is that what this is?
It was one date and nothing happened.
Oh, Eartha.
Oh, Eartha.
Oh, Eartha.
It's weird that we have, like, because we've tried not to use other people's characters.
And then
we started using a lot more of other people's characters. I think that's interesting.
I love it. I also like making our own, creating new people to fill up our Sharn and our Eberron.
I think that is true. I think a lot of why we do our own, though, is because then we have creative control. Whereas with, like, Eartha, I wouldn't want to overstep with Eartha. I would never write anything for Eartha. Same thing with Genbo. I would never write anything for Genbo to do that.
Except for we accidentally did that.
Yeah, but I didn't realize. That was, an idiot.
That was an accident.
It was an overstep, and I feel bad about it still.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Genbo.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, that's actually a nice segue. Look at that.
Segue.
See, solid. I'm proud of you. No, you picked up on it. I had no idea what was happening.
We're really bad at segues.
You just, like, screaming the word segue.
So, I know that's not what I know it's not a segue, but, like the little, like...
That's a segue.
Is it a segue?
Yes, that's called a segue.
Why are they both called segues?
I have no idea. I can't tell you. Because it gets you from one thing to the other, is what I imagine is why they call it a segue.
Why are my nipples sore? Steven, what are you searching on this computer?
Look at that. There's a whole bunch of things there. Why are fire trucks red? Why are pepperoni rolls illegal? Why are my feet
They're
swollen?
illegal in a bunch of states because it's fruit and cheese that needs to be refrigerated, but in West Virginia, they're not refrigerated.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh. Why are yawns contagious?
So that one's because it's like a monkey see, monkey do kind of thing that's deep inside your brain, which is why you can tell if somebody actually really connects with you on a like mental level, because if you yawn, they yawn.
Wait, hang on. Why are my AirPods so this clearly is not any of us.
Because
none of us have AirPods. I would be willing to, why are people taking ivermectin? All right, I would say, yeah.
We know.
And why are my nipples sore? We all know. Yeah.
Why are segues called...
you spelled it wrong, my love.
How do you spell it?
S-E-G-W-A-S. No, I'm sorry, not A-Y-S. My apologies.
Segues.
Yeah, there you go.
Came from the word I spelled segue properly.
Yeah, I know you did, but yeah,
which defined to transition smoothly transforms a person into an empowered
pedestrian.
Segue transforms a person into an empowered pedestrian.
Do you think there's a plague of like segways and hoverboards in Sharn and other places?
Isn't that what source sleds are?
I mean, technically, I could see kind of maybe. Yeah, no, yeah, I could see, yeah.
Because, I mean, source sleds are basically just, like, free-moving, tensor-floating discs, right?
Yeah, that is fair. That is, okay. You're right. Yeah. Every time we do a segue, I think of the same thing. I think of, like, Seth Meyers, Late Night, because he does the horrible segues, and you do the horrible segues, so I always think of the same thing.
I'm really bad at segues. Speaking of Genbo...
Segue, and he would do that whole setup. That is the exact same setup. I'm telling you right now. Seth Meyers, I know you're listening. Just tell me I'm right. You can put up one of your corrections. It's fine.
We are associated with a lot of really amazing people.
We are solidly associated with far too many.
Far too many amazing people, and people shouldn't like us. People should like those other people, because those other people are amazing, and we're pretty good. Such as the company of the Corners.
Company of the Corners.
This is a group of a handful, five Twitter accounts.
5 and us, because they include us in there. I don't know that we're in there.
Yeah, we sometimes do in-character stuff.
I guess that's true.
5 and us thus far. In-character Twitter profiles. So this is at Quillforged, at Sorananth, at Sage Taraki, and at the GM Rocky, as well as at Gembo Santor. These are nerds and our fans, and I love them all so much. Just wonderful people who just post in character in Eberron, in Sharn, in, on Corvair, just as pen
Genbo's traveling around. He's just going everywhere.
Genbo's in Thrain right now. He was in Thrain. I haven't read his last few corners because I've just been really busy.
I think he's still in Thrain because I think I'm behind too.
He's been talking about going to Vathenrond. I remember that.
I do remember he was coming back around to Vathenrond, and it was close to the morning, and he was concerned about going back in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah,
and I like that. I like that. It's silly a lot of the time, like the Coatl birthday party. Mm-hmm. Super silly.
Super adorable.
And then, the morning, and, PTSD, and horrors of war, and all of that pain and anguish. It's just really, really good
it is.
To see all of that. And I love every one of them from the Company of Corners and the steps that they are taking, because it just feels like they're expanding on our world and their worlds, and then their own worlds. Like, they've combined it into a tapestry, and it's just more thread, and I love it. I can't get enough of it.
I think everybody should go find them. There's going to be links down below, or wherever. They might be to the side, who knows. There will be links to all of their Twitters, because again, they are amazing, and even if, you're not into Eberron that much, just interacting with them is so much fun, because think of it this way, even if you're not into doing the whole roleplay thing on Twitter, you're helping them flesh out their world. I think Sunday, Gembo doesn't Ask Me Anything, which are always a lot of fun.
They are super fun and very insightful. Jam Rocky does cooking in Eberron. On Twitch. And I've been able to enjoy 2 of the live streams so far. Unfortunately, scheduling has just been murder for me lately. But man, it's just nice to see him do it in character and have fun. And every one of those looks amazing. There are things there I definitely wouldn't eat, but they just look so good I want to put them in my... Like savory brittle still blows my mind.
Yeah, I agree. Savory brittle's a weird one.
But it looked delicious. It looked so good.
Other people outside of that are amazing. First and foremost, T-Cat. T-Cat is someone who was a fan of us originally, and we started following them on Twitter, and then, because I saw, they make these super cool Eberron battle maps. And then outside of that, I was like, you know what? We make enough money on Patreon that I feel comfortable backing certain Patreons that I want other people to back. And so I backed him, and we chit-chat, and he made a House Civis Echoer Station battle map.
It's very good. I like all of the logos everywhere. It feels absolutely ostentatious, and I can just imagine Luffy approving all of this. Why? Everywhere? Does it need to be everywhere? Can we not?
I paid enough money for this logo. We're putting it everywhere.
Everywhere.
So, the battle map's free on his Patreon, but genuinely back him.
If you have it, please do.
If you have it. Obviously, if you don't,
if you gotta choose between us and him, send it his way, please.
Yeah,
he deserves so much love.
And if you can't back it all, honestly, just engagement's always really nice.
Oh, absolutely.
For any sort of creator. Go to his Instagram, go to his Twitter, and just interact. Reblog, do whatever it is you do on Instagram. We have an Instagram. I don't use it because I don't know how to Instagram. That's just a thing. I don't know.
So that is a thing for us, too, that I think we need to say. Like us, comment, share, all of that goes a really, really long way. I cannot tell you how important that level of engagement is. The subscribing and all of that, it's so important. It makes the difference.
We've definitely had questions from people that have been like, hey, how do we support you without, having to pay for your Patreon? There's so many ways that, just liking or just commenting. You could literally just say, hey, super love your podcast in a tweet, and it immediately brightens our day. You can go to your favorite podcasting websites. Sadly, Spotify doesn't do this, but most of the other ones do. You can write a review. That means that people who stumble across us go, oh, hey, people actually like this podcast. Which is really nice. So review us if you get the time, just say they brighten my day or whatever. Whatever,
absolutely. Yeah, you tell me.
Leave a shitty review too. That's fine.
Oh my god, please do.
We got our first official hate the other day on Reddit.
I'm so upset because I didn't get to see it. Rebecca told me what it was, but I wanted to see it and I wanted to hang it up, and I'm really upset.
I saw a really mean tweet on Twitter the other day, and I stalked the guy's page. This is what I do. I stalk people's pages. And I was like, oh man, House of Echoers is going to get, its first blocks. So I blocked, 6 people.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the meme about?
So here in a few weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks, a few weeks, whatever, there's going to be a panel about D&D and D&D's 50th anniversary and how they're going to be releasing a new set of core rulebooks. It's not going to be a new edition, but it's going to be fixing a lot of the issues with 5th edition.
Okay, so like a 5.5.
Like a 5.5.
Okay.
The tweet was a guy that said, this is what the not 6th edition in quotation marks is gonna be. And it was the D&D ampersand, but it was LGBT rainbow flag. And it had a link to a blog, and then a bunch of people were super vitriolic, like, oh, I bet their sensitivity readers are going to be removing a lot of stuff. I bet I won't be able to be a dungeon master anymore because that's blah, 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 blah.
It is such a shame to hear people immediately going off on those tirades and trying to yuck people's yum. Yum yuckers are the absolute worst. I can't stand yum yuckers.
Yum yucker.
And... I think that everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Fuck that guy, though. Fuck that guy.
Solidly, right?
I mean, he can have his own opinion. It's wrong, and he's an asshole. Fuck that guy.
There were several comments, and none of them were good, and then I looked into a lot of it, and so a lot of these guys are like OSR guys,
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I really hated one, because one of them was like, high-functioning autism, not woke. It's just blocked. I try not to block a lot of people on our Twitter just because, come on.
It's not good. I enjoy the negative discussions. I'm not going to say that it's good for me a lot of the time, but sometimes you do get good discourse from shitty people.
Yeah. And it's also good to look at things that you love and go, well, why do you hate this?
I think that's fair, because I've definitely read through a lot of people who don't like Eberron when I go through my tweets, trying to find people who enjoy Eberron. And I do take a lot from what they say, and I can understand that it's not some people's cup of tea. Not everyone enjoys the fact that it's, wide fantasy. Not everyone wants that level of technology introduced into their games, and that's cool. Yeah. Absolutely cool. And I don't want those people to, to not be a part of the community. I'm glad that they're there. I really am. To each their own, but, I mean, Eberron's better.
Yeah.
Solidly better.
Let's keep on talking about people who we associate with that are super amazing foxy hot.
I would love to have that discussion, but unfortunately, I'm not professional enough, according to this person, so I can't have that discussion.
What person? Me?
Skelly?
I wasn't talking about Skelly.
Oh, I thought we were going into Skelly and how she hates me because we weren't professional enough for her interview. She was so mean to me.
I mean, now I am. I was going to talk about Harvey, but let's talk about Skelly instead. So our good friend Ellie runs a blog called Tales from the Savage Eberron, which is essentially her session recaps. It's how it started, her session recaps from her Eberron game in the Savage Eberron, or Savage Worlds RPG. That's the system they're using. And it's since become a pretty well-sized blog. And they also just today, as of us recording this, launched their very first podcast episode of their new Skull and Shackles-esque campaign.
Why do you do this to me? I know you're looking at me because you're expecting me to say it. Because you want me to be like, oh, I'm so excited for Skulls and Shackles. And then you can go,
Skull and Shackles.
And then we have this whole discussion about how I don't care. I will say it wrong if I fucking want to. Skulls and Shackle.
Skull and Shackles. It's singular, not plural. But Shackles has an S because that's the place.
Skulls and Shacklums.
Shacklums.
I'm just gonna say it however I want now. Fucking.
Oh, like Poongles.
Yeah, Poongles. Yep. The game has Poongles on it. Did you see the Poongles?
What Poongles?
They call them Penglings and then Penguins. Yeah, they're super amazing, and they have little mouths that are at the top of their heads. Yeah, I'll show you later on.
Oh no, he's talking about Subnautica Below Zero.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
So I'm really enjoying Subnautica Below Zero.
Can we hit Harvey first?
Oh yeah, of course, and then we'll talk about that.
Cool. So back to who I was originally going to talk about, Harvey Clark. Also on Twitter, go check him out, and also a bunch of other stuff. So he wrote the Eberron Papers, Please supplement on DM's Guild. Go buy it. It's amazing, especially if you like physical or digital handouts for your D&D games.
And who doesn't love those?
Who doesn't love those?
If you don't love those, you're in the wrong spot.
Get out of here.
No, don't get out of here. You're welcome.
Stay.
Absolutely. Come on.
Sit back down.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Back over
no.
here.
Keep
Oh, no. Go ahead, drink your water. We'll wait.
Yeah, no. Good for you trying to get that water in. It is difficult.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
You know what? I think you can get the whole thing finished by the end of the day. Get the whole liter done.
Yep, it'll be all right.
Is it a liter? Is it a quart? A gallon? How much are people supposed to drink?
I don't know. I think it's based on how fat you are.
Oh, so the ocean.
Yeah.
Just... Oh. We shouldn't make those noises. I think that those are going to get clipped, and we are going to be demonetized immediately.
So Harvey also made some Echoer specific Papers, Please documents, including like a receipt and an advertisement, comment cards, a bunch of really cool stuff. So should definitely check out, like I said, links wherever. We have them on our
There's going to be a whole mess of links in the bottom.
Whole mess of links.
Down in the doobly-doo.
I'm expecting each and every person who listens to this episode to click each and every link. If you do not have like 12 tabs open on Google Chrome or whatever your favorite internet browsing browser
just take
is,
a look at them. Just click on them. Take a look.
Click on each of those, and then hopefully you'll make at least one additional click once you are on each of those pages.
We're waiting. Why are you not clicking? No, like actually I'm not gonna continue this episode till you click on at least one of those links. Not that one. No, not that one either. Okay, that's fine. You can click on that one. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, yeah, of course. That's a good choice.
So, what does this say?
I wrote words down, man.
This is upcoming. I thought it said volcano.
I mean, it could be.
That says upcoming.
Volcano. Man, my handwriting is atrocious. I died today because of one of the heat vents underwater. I was so mad. It was my first death. I did really well this time.
They're sad.
If you're looking for a fun game, it's old. I know it's from like 10 years ago.
What?
Subnautica Below Zero. It's really fun.
Below Zero came out this last year.
Really? I feel like it was older than that.
No, Subnautica's older
Oh,
than
yeah,
that.
I know that one's old as dirt.
Below Zero literally just came out. Or Sub-Zero.
I feel
Whatever.
like I'm behind on the trend. I feel like it's been on PC for a very long time.
I mean, I don't know if it's been on PC for a long time. I don't think so.
Man,
I know that it's like been beta tested for a long time.
It's super, super fun.
Yeah.
I was playing it on hard mode, though. I was not leveling up properly my equipment because it wasn't reading things. And then, of course, I didn't save for 3 days worth of gameplay. And I'm real mad about it. I'm real mad about it. I made it real far, real far, and I had a bunch of stuff, and I was like, I'm really confident. And then the game shit the bed, as it does. And then I realized I hadn't saved at all, and I just stared awkwardly this morning.
So upcoming stuff, we've got some stuff upcoming.
I don't want to talk about upcoming. I'm focused on my game, Rebecca. I have not mourned enough.
Race of the 8 Wins.
Oh, the Race of the 8 Wins, yeah.
I know we're behind already.
We are a little bit behind
because my
scheduling
work.
So Rebecca has ended up on a different schedule than me, and I have been put back on overnights because the person that we had there quit. So I am left with, I come home at 7 a.m., Rebecca is asleep, I go to bed, she wakes up, I don't wake up till 3, she's already at work by that point in time, and then when she finishes work, I'm getting ready for work. There is just no time this week.
Yeah, it's been not fun, but we've got a lot of that already kind of in the works. We've got a super cool Halloween episode coming.
We do indeed. And then after we get past the Race of the 8 Wins, there's going to be a major change for the Echoers, and I think that I'm really excited about that.
I'm still really iffy about all of it. I'm not gonna lie.
It's amazing that you are iffy about this when countless things like the remote broadcasting device.
Listen.
I absolutely hated that idea.
Listen.
The inscrolling device. I absolutely like I'm just immediately like, please no, I'm so scared that we're gonna mess it up. And the one time that I'm like, oh, this is a good idea. No, Steve.
I'm really worried, okay?
And every single time I have been wrong. I have been wrong. Every one of those was a genius idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely
but here's
wonderful.
The thing, I was right about all of those.
That is fair. Oh, goodness. I guess that is... Yeah. You don't want to be wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to be wrong again.
No, I don't. I don't want you to be wrong. I want it to be good.
I think I'm just excited because I think that we're going to open up the Echoers in a very different way and allow people a different type of experience when they're coming in. It'll be similar to what we've done before, but not the same. Yeah. And it'll give us a lot more creative liberties when it comes to things, because I know we've been kind of like, we really want to do these certain episodes, but we can't because we're very limited with what we can do, and I'm excited to see us have the ability to take things in a different direction.
So now that we're like half an hour into this OOC,
oh no,
this is the point where we drop the big news.
What news?
The big one.
What news?
The news that I have had stuck under my hat and have not shared with anyone other than my closest friends.
I have been telling anyone who will listen.
Really?
No, of course not. Are you guys ready for this? Can we get a drum roll? No, I meant like, can we insert a drum roll?
Yeah,
not that. Can we put one in here? Whoever's editing. Thank you, Steve.
We have officially opened up a merch store.
Whoa!
That was like an air horn.
That's a good air horn.
Thank you.
I'm very impressed by that air horn.
Thank you. Yeah, so, here's the thing with the merch store. I know that this is like what happens with a lot of like YouTubers and other podcasters and stuff like that, where they're like, yeah, buy my merch. I don't give a shit if you buy our stuff. I made this stuff for me.
That's very true. If you want to rock it, you fucking rock it, my guys. If not, that's cool too.
Currently on the merch store, we've got logos of all except for 2 of the Race of the 8 Winds racers teams. We're missing the
Hippogriff and
the Griffin. And that's because I am not confident with my ability to draw those yet, but I am getting there. And hopefully they will be done shortly.
Yeah, they should be up very soon.
Very quickly. We also have a Little Late Show with Kevin Capona.
Both the logo and the art design, and I love them both. I want the art design on a t-shirt or like a poster or like an art print, and I would hang that up, and then I just want a coffee cup with just the logo to walk around with.
Okay.
And that is so serious because, as most of you know, coffee cups are banned in our house. We are not allowed anymore because Rebecca keeps getting fucking coffee cups. I don't even drink coffee, and I want one of them so bad. I want to just hold it and be like, yeah, that's right. Look at the thing. I'm important.
We've got a design that says, get another horse, bap, bap, bap.
Bap, bap, bap.
And then we've got my favorite, keep an ear out for those echoes of hope.
Keep an ear out for those echoes of hope. It's a good one. We don't
really
have the logo. We need the logo.
Yeah, we're working on a logo as well. Put that on a shirt or a mug or whatever.
Slap that on that bad boy and then throw that around at PAX. Just start whipping t-shirts at people. Oh my, can we whip coffee mugs at people?
No.
They won't let me do that?
They'll break.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Water bottles. We'll get like the nice metal water bottles.
I don't know if they do.
And then just whip those around. Oh, they don't have those?
I don't think they do.
I thought they did because they had a tall boy when you were looking at the art that you sent to...
It was a coffee mug.
It was a tall coffee mug?
Yeah, it was like a travel mug.
But that should be made of metal.
We're not. We could break people.
Listen, I'm just saying, you know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
Speaking of PAX, we're going to PAX.
We're going to PAX Unplugged.
Oh, wait. Do you want to say anything else about the merch? Anything else merch related before?
Go check it out. It's on Threadless. Links are down below. It should be...
You already clicked on it, so you should know where it is.
Yeah, you should.
That was the one that I told you to click on. Why are you not listening?
But it should be civisechoerstation.threadless.com. It'll be very easy to tell that it's us because I made sure that it was easy to tell that it was us. They are doing 10% off starting October 3rd on any items that you purchase.
This is perfect timing, guys. Get in there, buy it all, and never buy it again. You're good.
Exactly. And I think that's the 3rd to the 17th. So get in on it. I don't know what their international shipping looks like. Or anything like that. I know that they do international shipping, but, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Yeah. We're doing our best.
Yeah, if you guys need... you talk to us. If you need international shipping, we'll figure it out for you.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I really enjoyed making the shirts and stuff.
Is there anything else that you want to... Because I think we've covered everything with Threadless and all of the cool-ass merch there. We're going to keep adding stuff.
Yeah,
We've definitely had a bunch of cool ideas. Some Sarhane merch.
More ideas if you've got...
Big-ass boob window right in the center of the t-shirt.
No.
Yeah, we draw a boob window.
No. Like make it look like... No.
Like one of those fake beat shirts, you know?
Yeah,
where I've got abs, but instead it's like a boob window. No?
Yeah, but we've been thinking about getting a shirt that says, like, the shiny flame in your heart.
Oh, yeah, the shiny flame.
Yeah, shiny flame in your heart.
The shiny flame in your heart.
You know, bunch of fun stuff like that.
Are they like a metallic finish? Can it, like,
I don't think they do metallic finish.
We'll have to look. We'll look into it.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah. We will. We'll find out. Regardless, merch is available now if that's something that you'd like. If it's not, that's cool. That's whatevsies. It's whatevsies. You know. Whatever.
Tell us who your favorite racer is.
Yeah, tell us your favorite racer, and if you've got shirt ideas, you know, like things you'd like to see on a shirt that's related to us.
Privately DM us the idea, and we will never use it, and then we'll just come up with something that looks almost identical to what you've suggested. Almost identical. But we'll never use your idea directly. I need you to know that. I'm cutting you out. Stealing your... No, we'd love to hear from you guys about what you want. Because, man, if you guys are thinking, hey, that'd be a great idea for a shirt, fuck yeah, I want to wear that too.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
So, Steven, you had something else that you wanted to talk about?
What did I want to talk about?
I don't know. Next thing on the list is Q&A.
Is that what that says?
That's literally what you wrote.
I had no idea. I thought that said OVA, and I was like...
Yeah, that's because that's what it looks like, because you literally just, like, didn't actually write it very well.
No, my handwriting is atrocious, and I should probably talk to somebody about that.
It's not that it's atrocious, it's that you didn't even try. There's a difference.
Do we have anything else? I was going to say, did you want to mention the feat?
Yes, we did level up. We do have a feat. We will have a poll on our Patreon for our patrons coming soon. If you have an idea for a feat, such as, like, the last feat we took was Extended Spell, we added 5 minutes to our broadcasting, you know, something like that, go ahead and tweet at us, message us, get on our Discord. We have a Discord. You should join our Discord if you're not part of our Discord.
If you're not part of our Discord, let me say that if you are starting a new campaign and you need someone to go to bat for you, I will make sure you get extra gold from your DM. Let me know. If you're part of the Discord, I'll start a channel for people in the Discord whose DMs need to be talked to, and I'll make sure you get extra gold or extra merch or stuff like that in-game, whatever you need. We're going to help you out. I don't know how I will do that. I imagine it's just me going, hey, would you mind? Listen, I know it's not that big a deal to you, but if you would just give him 10 extra gold, it would mean the world. And I'll say your name on the echoers. But if you're a DM, I guess you're going to have to give yourself extra gold? I mean, that seems fair. Yeah. You know what? If you're a DM,
I need Kevin to shut up.
Okay, sorry.
We got Q&As.
I'm here for the Q&As. Oh my goodness.
No, Kevin's here for the Q&As. You are absent. You're checked the fuck out. If Kevin's talking
it's because it says it on the fucking screen in front of us. It says Bap 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 Kevin Capona as the name of the fucking thing. And I keep reading it and going, okay, Kevin, yeah, that's what I need to do.
So we've got questions. We're going to start doing an OOC thing. You know, we've got our normal questions that we always ask people, but we are now doing
a quick baker's dozen. So it'll be 13 questions that need to be answered very quickly because we got to get them out hot.
So, Steve, I'm going to start with you. I'm just going to jump around because we haven't finished writing down all of the questions. So, Steve, what is your favorite flower?
Favorite flower, that would be druid. Okay, so my favorite flower is the orchid. I love orchids. I think they're beautiful and I like them.
Cake or pie?
Ooh, cake or pie. That is the mark of hospitality. I am a pie man. Cake is good, but you can't beat a pie. You know, savory or sweet. You get both.
Favorite band?
Oh, favorite band. That is the Bard. So my favorite band is Cake. I love them. They're really good.
I'm sorry. Can you? What was the answer to the last question?
Pie is better than cake when it comes to favorite dessert. It's not the band pie. Is there a band pie that I sided with?
There, yeah, you did. I'm gonna reach out to Cake. And I'm
oh God, no! Please don't do that.
This guy sucks.
This guy sucks. He said you're terrible. He said the band Pie is better than you. You should hate him.
Say the first